All right, guys. So we have some news. It's not great news, but we have news from the Department of Justice, who President Trump has repeatedly said has been missing in action in regards to this election and voting fraud investigation, along with the FBI, who's also apparently been missing in action. And Attorney General Barr, who said he was going to open an investigation into this a couple weeks ago, has come out and said that the Department of Justice has yet to find widespread fraud that could have changed the 2020 election. And this is an interesting revelation considering the hearings that we've heard in Pennsylvania, Arizona, and I now think Michigan is doing a hearing today as well. But before we get into that, my name is Greg Foreman, and you're watching A Black Conservative Perspective. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share A Black Conservative Perspective, aka a leftist worst nightmare. You can also follow me on Twitter at GForemanBCP. But right before we get into this, guys, you guys know I am currently fighting the war on flushable wipes. Yes, that's right. Flushable wipes clog your pipes. It can cost local municipalities millions of dollars per year to clean out these wipes. It can also cost you $1,000 in plumbing bills if you are currently using these wipes as well. My solution to this problem is called Ashi. Ashi is a home system designed to create eco-friendlier flushable wipe just using toilet paper. It's simple to use, has a sleek, modern design that will look great in any bathroom. So if you're interested in upgrading your wipe, or you're looking for eco-friendlier alternative to flushable wipes, check out Ashi at ashihome.com. 10% of net proceeds will go to Toys for Tots. Let's get it. All right, guys. So I am on a Fox News article here. Attorney General William Barr said Tuesday that the Justice Department has not uncovered evidence of widespread voter fraud that could change the outcome of the 2020 presidential election, despite claims by President Trump and his campaign team. Barr, during an interview with the Associated Press Tuesday, said that U.S. attorneys and FBI officials have been working to follow up on specific complaints and information they have received, but have not uncovered enough evidence that would change the outcome of the election. Quote,
"To date, we have not seen fraud on a scale that could have affected a different outcome in the election,"
Barr told the Associated Press. Last month, Barr issued a directive to U.S. attorneys across the country allowing them to pursue any substantial allegations of voter irregularities if they existed before the results of the 2020 race were certified. Barr's move gave prosecutors the ability to go around Justice Department policy that typically would prohibit investigations of the time before the election was certified. Soon after Barr's memo was issued, the Justice Department's top election crime official announced he would step aside from that position. Barr interview comes 2 days after President Trump told Fox News that the DOJ has been, quote, missing in action on possible election fraud. Trump told Sunday Morning Futures Sunday that he has not seen anything from DOJ or FBI on investigating the 2020 election. Quote, "You would think if you're the FBI or Department of Justice, this is the biggest thing you could be looking at," Trump said. "Where are they? I've not seen anything. They just keep moving along and they go on to the next president," he continued. All right. So, as you can see, Attorney General Barr has come out and said that, hey, we did our investigation. We haven't found anything substantial enough to change the outcome of the election. Now, President Trump is directly refuting this and saying that he hasn't seen any investigations from there. And they also have released an official statement through Rudy Giuliani and Jenna Ellis, who is leading the Trump campaign legal team. And they fired back at Barr saying, "With all due respect to the Attorney General, there hasn't been any semblance of a Department of Justice investigations. We have gathered ample evidence of illegal voting in at least 6 states, which they have not examined. We have many witnesses swearing under oath they saw crimes being committed in connection with voter fraud. As far as we know, not a single one of them has been interviewed by the DOJ. The Department of Justice also hasn't audited any voting machines or used their subpoena powers to determine the truth. Nonetheless, we will continue our pursuit of the truth through the judicial system and state legislators and continue towards the Constitution's mandate and ensuring that every legal vote is counted and every illegal vote is not. Again, with the greatest respect to the Attorney General, his opinion appears to be without any knowledge or investigation of substantial irregularities and evidence of systemic voter fraud." Again, this is from Rudy Giuliani and Jenna Ellis. All right. this is a direct rebuttal of the findings from the Justice Department. And I think that the Trump legal team actually makes a good point, because when I was first going over this story, the first thing I thought about is, okay, with all these hearings going on, and I understand these hearings are not under oath, right? They don't really have any legal weight, but at the same time, these are people saying that they witnessed some weird things and that they may have been disenfranchised and or straight up witnessed voter fraud. And it would be interesting to know if the Department of Justice actually did interview some of these people. That'd be very interesting to know. And from Bill Barr's comments, it doesn't seem like they have done any interviews of these people. It's one thing if they had came out and said, we understand the sentiments from the people in the hearings, and we have, interviewed those people, but, despite the interviews, despite, looking at the voting machines, despite using the full authority of the Department of Justice, we have not found anything. That's a completely different statement than just saying, we ain't found nothing. Okay, well, what did you do? Right? What exactly did you do? What procedures did you follow? I mean, that's really the biggest question I have in regards to Bill Barr's statement. Now, some people are going even farther, such as Lynn Wood on Twitter, and basically he is calling for Bill Barr to be fired. Right? He says that there was lies about the Dominion, no action on Epstein, Durham, Hunter Biden laptop, or Wiener laptop, a stolen election now being ignored. We need patriots helping Donald Trump if we are to save our country and freedom. And then he tagged General Flynn. This is not the first time that Attorney General Barr has been a disappointment. However, it is important to keep in mind, in all fairness, that he was appointed by President Trump. So I'll be interested in hearing you guys' theories in regards to what his external motivations would be to not fully investigate this election. Could this be something that's deeper than what it looks like on the surface? Has Bill Barr been compromised in some way? Like, very interested in hearing you guys' theories. But this was something that I did want to cover because, I cover a lot of good news. Every time I hear good news, I try to cover it. But at the same time, when something like this happens, I have to cover, the bad news as well. It's just a part of being fair. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.